All right. Hi, everyone. It's Dana Christian Lee and my sidekick, Mr. Zebra, coming at you from Petaluma, California. Decided to move it inside today because last week it was a little loud. So just to bring a little bit of quietude into our practice and our time together today. Because if you're anything like me, you might be feeling the weight and the gravity of really what's happening in our world, because the days are going on and on. I don't know how many days we've been in quarantine. And I woke up today with a heavier sense than I have recently. So I wanted to kind of give you an insight into my mind and what I need to anchor into for when the days seem heavy and almost too much to step toward. I have to look to something outside of myself, something bigger than myself, and ask for help. So today I want to introduce you to, if you don't know this little guy, this is Ganesha. I have two of them because you can't just have one, you have to have two. I need as much help as I can get. And Ganesh is the Hindu deity that helps you overcome obstacles. And whatever obstacle that may be for you this day, I think as a nation and as a world, we have the global pandemic as a very large obstacle, trying to find a vaccination to keep people safe. And we all have individual obstacles of unemployment, obstacles of being separated from family and loved ones. There's a lot in our world. And so I call on Ganesh, and he's a elephant who has a hand like this and a hand like this. And this hand says, I bless you, amazing one, for doing your journey on this earth, for living your spiritual practice, for working out your sadhana, what you're meant to come here for each and every day, especially on the days when it's really hard. And this hand is fruit. It's a plate of fruit or an orange, depending on whatever image you see. But that is the blessing, the boon, the gift of this spiritual practice that you do every single day. So we've got the work and we've got the blessing. And they come together here as we sit humbly in the seat of ourselves. So why don't you do this with me? Just bring your hands together and close your eyes. Fold your feet and sit up tall. Begin to slow and deepen your breath as we take time now to do our sadhana, our spiritual practice, our way that we step toward Ganesha to receive the fruit of practice and have us be reminded that our obstacles can be transcended with help, but it is not help without action. So we sit honorably, we sit mindfully, we breathe slowly, we breathe deeply, and we do our work. And as you breathe and let your body, your mind, and your heart settle down, begin to pull yourself as one more cohesive whole than segmented parts. Bring into your mind's eye and into your heart an obstacle in your life that's very apparent, and ask Ganesh, or whatever is bigger than you, call on help to transcend this obstacle with grace and with work, for things don't fix themselves on their own. And in your mind and in your heart, think of someone else that you know that struggles. For when we sit with our own story, it can become too unbearable. So let's think of someone else. Bring them in, hold them close. So as we do our work, and we will receive the fruit of our practice, it can be for us, it can be for one another, and it is for our world that is in such deep need right now. You, me, and us. Let us use that Ganesh energy to practice, to give of ourselves with breath and movement and intention, and to receive the blessing, the boon and the fruit of a practice, of a life lived mindfully. To your heart's intention and to our collective intention, let us take 3 slow, deep breaths together. Inhale through your nose. Long exhale out. Bottom of your exhale, soften your breath. Allow it to be natural. As you release your hands down to your thighs, palms face up. Just feel the quality of your mind, prominent feelings. Feel into your body. Just pay attention to the totality of your being. As we do this practice, we do our work together. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Slowly begin to lift your chin and let the obstacle that's in your mind and in your heart go. And let the breath and the practice and whatever is bigger than you, whatever you believe, focus in that today. So at the end of our practice, we can feel the blessing and the fruit and re-enter our day with a sense of lightness and hope for ourselves, for the future of our world. Gently begin to open your eyes and take your inhale to sit up tall. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Back to center, breathe in. Left ear, left shoulder. Do that 2 more times each side. Back to center, inhale. Release your hands down by your side. Exhale. Sweep your arms up overhead, breathe in. Bring your hands together. Exhale. Breathe out. And with that, now let's move into child's pose. And move my Ganeshas to the corner of my mat. If you have a symbol in your home that helps you right now, you can bring that to your mat. And as your knees go wide and your big toes touch, walk your arms long and let your forehead release to the earth. And let the breath guide you, like Ganesha's hands with giving and receiving. The breath in, you receive the blessing and the fruit of a practice. And as you exhale, you give back your light and your presence into a world, giving and receiving. Keep flowing with that breath for a few more rounds. Inhale, look up. Receive, exhale, give. Twist that left arm underneath your right. 3 breaths. Switch sides. Look forward, breathe in. Come to your hands and your knees, table pose, breathe out. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, soften in between your shoulder blades. Inhale, lift your knees up. Stretch your hips back, downward facing dog. And let that slow, deep breath of giving and receiving to help release, remove the obstacles that bind, work it out. Three more deep breaths. Tippy toes, look up. Gently step your feet or jump your feet between your thumbs, forward fold. Let your head soften. Feel the knots in your body unbind. The obstacles that we face in the mind, let the breath soften them out. And let our hearts lift forward and lead. Lead with the heart. Exhale, bow forward. Release the thoughts that bind you. Breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Lengthen, breathe in. Bow, breathe out. Push into your feet. Inhale, rise up, stand tall. I'm going to face forward. Hands come together in front of your heart. Take a deep inhale. Release your hands down, lift your heart up. Exhale. Great. Rise up, breathe in. Exhale, swan dive, bow forward. Lengthen, breathe in. You're going to widen your feet a little bit wider than your hands. Look up to flat back. Place your left hand underneath your heart, right hand at your waist. Lengthen your spine, breathe in. Twist your spine, breathe out. Stay here. You can take your top arm up if it's ready, or just keep your hand at your waist. Look down, breathe in. Switch sides, breathe out. Release, bow forward, hold your elbows. Drop your hands down, look forward, breathe in. Good. Exhale, heel toe your feet back together. Gently roll up. Take your shoulders up and back. Reach your arms up overhead. I'm going to back this up a little bit. And bring your hands together gently in front of your heart. Great. Sweep up, breathe in. Hook your thumbs, stretch to the left. Shoulders back, heart up. Breathe in. Exhale out. Inhale, receive blessing. Bend your knees, exhale, give of yourself, your practice, your life, your work. Rise up. Other thumb in front, stretch right, 3 breaths. Rise up, inhale, bend your knees, exhale. Reach your arms forward, inhale, take your arms back, hook your thumbs, fingers, get a strap or a towel to make the bind accessible as you stretch through your shoulders. Keep the bind, begin to straighten your legs. Unbind your hands, release them down. Gently roll up to stand. Take your shoulders up and back. Stand tall in mountain pose as you breathe with your whole body. And give mind, body, heart into our world. Good. Step or hop your feet as wide as your wrists. Bring your hands at your waist, shoulders on your back. Turn your left toes out. Breathe in. Bend into the square of your left knee. Breathe out. Great. Straighten your front leg. Breathe in. Keep your back foot grounded. Stretch away. Do that 2 more times. Keep your shoulders over your hips and your ears over your shoulders as you build warrior 2. Turn your gaze over your front hand and take a few breaths. Using your breath to help you, guide you on your spiritual path, transcending the obstacles that you feel are in your way, delivering you into a life in a world that you believe in, that gives you hope, and you know you can make a difference. Deep breath in, long breath out. Straighten your front leg, reach both arms up, turn your toe in. Second side, hands at your waist, shoulders on your back. Breathe in. Knee tracks right over your heel. Breathe out. Straighten, make sure you can see your big toe on your right foot. Alignment is imperative because when our practice isn't aligned, it can actually cause obstacles. So we want to align so the energy that can flow, the healing, the transformation. So once we find our shape, align our bodies, deepen your breath, and breathe your intention through your entire being. Straighten your front leg, reach up, parallel your feet. Exhale, you're gonna cartwheel all the way down to lunge on the left. Look forward, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Slowly come up into crescent lunge. Firm your legs, shoulders on your back, lift your heart. And you can, from the back side of your heart, extend it out. Inhale fully. Exhale, touch down, empty. Take a full breath in. Step back, plank. Get steady through your arms, your belly, your legs. Heels go back, heart goes forward. And be in the tension right now, the struggle. For when we can do what's hard and be with what we see as an obstacle of being in plank too long, we know that we can transcend. We can do what's hard with a positive intention and an elevated emotion. Breathe in, look up, tippy toes, high to low, chaturanga. Take your first cobra, sphinx or up dog. Go up and back, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up, breathe in. Bend your knees, stack your hips and twist. Long inhale. Long exhale. Square your hips, look up, knee to nose. Take it back. Knee to outer left shoulder. Take it back. Inner right elbow. One more. One leg dog. Step it back through into lunge. Look forward. Put your back heel down. Spider walk your hands to the other side. We're going to reverse it all with our right leg forward. Take a full breath in lunge. Feel the giving and the receiving of your breath. Then build. You can bring one hand at a time, hands at your waist, or go straight up to crescent lunge. But take time to align your body. Don't create more obstacles. And then be fully in your shape. Slowly come down back into lunge. Step back to plank. Shoulders over wrists, and wrist creases are parallel to the top of your mat. Ribs are in, thighs are back, tailbone is heavy. And as much as you stretch back through your heels, lift up through your heart. Great. Inhale, feel that fire. Feel the work. Get lighter on your tippy toes and float down chaturanga. Slowly curl up. Cobra Sphinx or up dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Bend your knees, stack your hips and twist. Square your hips, look up, knee to nose. Take it back. Outer right shoulder. Inner right elbow. Exhale all the way through back into lunge. Look forward. Spin your heel down. Meet in wide-legged forward bend. Exhale, fold. You can bind your big toes or just bend your elbows to the side. Make sure your shoulder blades come on your back to align and attune your body. Look forward, breathe in. Exhale, unwind, lunge to the left. Breathe in, look forward. Ground through your back heel, square your hips. Warrior one. Get your front knee over your heel, your back heel anchored down. Square your hips, lift your chest, and then build your pose. Anchor through your foundation and reach up through your arms, through your heart. Using your practice, your sadhana, to overcome your obstacles. Breathe in, bend your elbows, breathe out. Stay here, full breath in. Touchdown lunge. Keep your back heel lifted. Open your left arm, twist. Breathe in. Bring your left hand inside your front foot. Right heel goes down. Open your right arm up. 3 breaths. Lengthen and twist. Exhale, touchdown. Down dog lunge. Your hands walk off to the right. Your legs stay in warrior one legs. And I love as I bow, I have Ganesh down here looking at me, saying, I bless your practice and it will bear fruit that allows me to stay for another breath. Look between your thumbs, switch sides, parallel your feet, then move right toes forward, pop your left heel up, lunge, full breath. Put your back heel down, square your hips, come on up, build warrior one, second side. Slowly come all the way down, back to lunge. Right arm opens, twist. Pulse that giving and receiving breath. Look down, right hand comes inside front foot, left heel spins. Anchor down through your back foot, draw your belly in, lift your chest up. Push through your back foot, extend through your spine, and take your top arm up or keep your hand at your waist. Look down, left hand comes down, keep your legs, walk it off, down dog lunge. Look up, spider walk your hands to the other side, lunge at the top of your mat. Look forward, right heel spins, right hand comes to your waist, hand at your shin, or on a block or on the floor. Stack your shoulders, build triangle pose. Bring your hand behind your head, shoulders on your back, take a full inhale, bow forward, twist, exhale. Inhale, lengthen and open. Exhale, bow and twist. Inhale, open. Exhale, extend. Breathe in, receive. And shine your arm over your ear, give back. You feeling better already? I'm feeling a little boost. Breathe in. Look down, take lunge. Low lunge to runner's lunge. Hip over back heel, square your hips, lift your heart. And then you can extend your heart towards your toes. Look forward, breathe in. Flow through low lunge. Turn your left toes out, both hands on the inside of your front foot. Walk your hands off to the right, bend your elbows. Maybe come on down to your elbows. You can stack your fists. And let your head rest. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Tall arms. Plant your right hand down and forward in front of your right shoulder slightly. Take your shoulder blade on your back. Left hand at your waist, stack your shoulders. Lift your back knee up. You can stay here. You can hop your left foot in front of your hip, or you can stack it on top for Vashisthasana. Take 3 breaths. Look down, come through plank. You can rest in child's pose or take a vinyasa. Use these poses, friends, this breath, this practice to help us overcome, transcend, go up and back. Keep hopeful and know that all will be well. Left leg lifts. Bend your knees, stack your hips, and twist. Step it through lunge. Put your back heel down. Spider walk, second side again. Lunge. Heel spins. Left hand at your waist. Build your triangle pose. Trikonasana. So shin, block, floor. Receive as you inhale. Give as you exhale. Bend your elbow behind your head. Exhale. Twist. Open. And twist. Inhale. Full breath. Exhale. Stay for your inhale. Take it down through lunge. Come into low lunge. Hips back, heel forward, runner's lunge. Square your hips, lift your heart. And then bow it out. Breathe deeply in the places that are contracted, blocked, closed, fearful, even maybe a little toxic. We stuff emotions, and those emotions become our obstacles to our highest self, to the access to the healing. So use your breath. Put it in those dark corners and shine your light there. Long inhale, long exhale. Come on up, look up. Come through low lunge, toes out, both hands inside your front foot. Breathe in. Bend your elbows, maybe to your elbows. Tall arms look up. Left hand comes forward, wrist crease parallel to the short edge of your mat in front of you. Right hand at your waist. And as you stay anchored through your hand, take your elbow crease over your fingers, shoulder blades on your back. Lift your heart up. And as your back leg comes up, pull your belly in, lengthen through your spine, lift your chest. You can stay here. You can come into assisted side plank or full Vashisthasana. Take a few breaths. Look down as you inhale. Come through plank. You can rest or take a final chaturanga. Cobra, Sphinx, or up dog. Down dog. Right leg lifts. Bend your knees, stack your hips, and twist. Square your hips, look up. Lunge. Spin your back heel down. Spider walk. Left foot in front one more time. Look forward. We're going to take a modified pigeon or a full pigeon. Back knee lowers. You can bring your left knee between your fingers and your heel comes more to your back groin. Begin to lower down there. If you're more practiced and more open, your shin can come more parallel to the front of your mat. Hey, I knocked over my obstacle. And then set yourself up. Square your hips, lower straight down. And then come on, elbows to side, forearms, or maybe your forehead goes all the way down to the floor. And dig deep in your pigeon. One of the most emotional places in our body energetically is our hips. We store, we stuff, we keep down what we don't want to feel. And if we do that too long, injury can happen, and worse. Sickness. Use your breath, use your intention, breathe into those dark places, those spaces you don't want to see. Know your breath is the balm, your intention is the light. And today, Ganesha is our guide to help us on our spiritual path, this path called life. Receive an inhale. Give back a full exhale. Walk your hands back. Just sit up tall and feel the fruit of taking some deeper, longer breaths in pigeon. And we're going to switch sides here. If you're a jump switcher, you can jump switch. If you prefer to go to downward facing dog or child's pose in between, you go to the place you need to come to pigeon on the second side. You can follow me and lunge to low lunge, and then walk your foot over towards your left hand or bring your knee between your thumbs. Sit up through your heart as you wiggle that back leg back and your hips go down equally. No leaning, right, left, straight down. And if that's feeling like it's too much, modify. Put a block or a blanket underneath your back hip. Help you lower down. Give you something to rest into. And then find your full expression. And give yourself generous inhales and exhales. The receiving and the giving. The work on the path. Collective inhale, long exhale. Mindfully look up, walk your hands back. Just savor a breath here. As we take our back leg now and swing it forward, I'm going to turn my body to face you. Keep that right leg bent. Place your left leg over the top. And if that's too deep of a twist, you can bring your foot in front of your shin. Find the variation that works for you. Left hand comes behind, right hand comes to your knee. Lengthen through your spine. And from the base of your spine to the crown of your head, revolve. If you want to find, you can. Put another little obstacle in this, because we all know that the obstacles on the path are what help us grow. So when we're in our biggest mind, we know the truth is the way, the obstacles and all. When we're feeling small or tired or defeated, the obstacles may seem too big. That's why we look to this little elephant. We come to our mat. We humbly lie ourselves down. And we breathe. And we remember that we are good. We are beloved. And all will be well. Full inhale. Long exhale. Slowly unwind.